I divorced my husband when he beat up our daughter for being gay, and 2 years later, my best friend made me sit with him at her wedding thinking we'd reunite. I'm a 37-year-old woman who left my husband Darren, also 37, 2 years back after our oldest kid, who's 19 now, told us she was gay and he hit her because of it. We've got 4 kids total, and I have full custody of the 3 younger ones who still need custody rules, and Darren's been trying to change that for 2 whole years. But when you've got a record for hitting one of your kids, judges don't really want to give you the other ones. Darren and I had the same friend group since we were little kids, but my friends said they all stopped talking to him after what happened. I went to my friend Rachel's 37F wedding this weekend when I spotted him at the ceremony. Because it's a wedding and an important day for my friend, I chose not to acknowledge his existence. It was a big wedding anyway, so I thought I could just avoid him and have a conversation with Rachel about his presence at a later date because she deserved to enjoy her big day. However, when I was looking at the seating plan for the reception, I saw both of our names, one after the other. Rachel had put our group, including Darren, on the same table. I stared at the seating arrangement in disbelief. The tension in my shoulders grew as I realized what this meant for the evening ahead. When Darren greeted me casually, memories of restraining him while my daughter called police flooded back. I finished my drink and left for my hotel. The following day, Rachel messaged explaining her mother had insisted on inviting Darren since she's his godmother and arranged our seating hoping we'd reconcile. She admitted hiding this information, fearing I wouldn't attend otherwise. Her assumption proved correct. I would have stayed home. Despite our 30-year friendship, this betrayal cut too deep. One friend later acknowledged they should have offered to switch seats rather than forcing me to sit beside someone who'd attacked my child. Rachel knew everything. She'd helped us relocate after the assault. My measured response stemmed purely from ongoing custody proceedings. Any outburst could jeopardize my case for my younger children. The suggestion that I might reunite with someone who brutalized my daughter for coming out felt particularly insulting. Rachel should have refused her mother's request outright. My children weren't invited, likely due to my eldest's restraining order against him. After warning my daughter about potential contact attempts, she blocked Rachel and her husband immediately. Though I ignored Rachel's message and blocked her husband phoned to apologize before complaining about how my departure tainted their celebration. Their feelings weren't my concern anymore. Another friend apologized for prioritizing group nostalgia over my well-being, then revealed Darren had told wedding guests I'd left because seeing him reminded me of our son who died, referring to my very much alive transgender daughter. Nobody corrected his deliberate misgendering. I've since left all group chats and plan to find friends who actually respect my family. My daughter appreciates everyone's support and continues flourishing despite the trauma and permanent hearing damage her father inflicted. This September, she'll become our family's first university student, choosing success as her ultimate revenge. My other children witnessed either the violence or its aftermath. They were old enough to understand why their father isn't safe. While they occasionally miss having a dad, fear overrides any longing, especially for my second eldest who remains terrified. They're receiving individual therapy through NHS and school services, though I'm pursuing family counseling referrals to address our collective trauma more comprehensively. The waiting list is long, but I'm hopeful we can begin sessions within the month.